Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm sure most of you by now have seen that Gypsy was talking about that new show, I'm a Killer, or something like that. Anyway, she's talking about people she knew in prison who murdered other people, whether it be family or whoever, right? And she's saying, oh, I know her from this and I know her from that. And this one here, she's dead behind the eyes and she has no soul. You're a good one to talk, Gypsy. You're a good one to talk. Anyway, as I was watching this, right, I was thinking to myself, isn't she scared? I think she should be. A lot of these women have connections on the outside. Yeah. And there are even going to be a few that will be released, like she was. She's not scared. I would be. Everybody knows where she lives. It's all over the place. Everybody knows who her family is. It's all over the place. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Every time I start filming, that's when my cats want treats. And he has this thing about scratching the cupboard until it drives me bonkers. Okay? I'd show you, but there's a hole that big in the side of the cupboard from him scratching on it. Yeah. Anyway, it's embarrassing. Anyway, let's get out, Gypsy. So don't you think she should be scared? See, I know people that there's a line or chain of command. Okay? So when one gets put away, even if it's just for a little bit, there is another one out there that takes over. Okay? And I'm not talking about a club or a gang or anything like that. It's just these kind of people know other kind of people that are just like them. They hang out. They're the only ones they can relate to are people that are like themselves. You know what I mean? That's why Gypsy had a great time in jail. Because she was with a lot of people who were just like her. She's not doing so well on the outside. Why? Because there are more people like us than like her out here. And she's getting bombarded and she doesn't like it. And that's why she was saying she can't wait to get off parole so that she can reconnect with some of these people that she's been forbidden to talk to. Yeah, I think Gypsy should be scared. I really do. And knowing what she should know from her time in prison, she should know exactly what I'm talking about. And is that why she's trying to play like little Miss Goody Two Shoes? I don't do nothing wrong. I was abused. I'm absolved of all my sins because Nick did it, not me. She's like that. She manipulates other people to do her bidding because she thinks she's top of the chain and the chain goes down from there. And she knows people who can do her bidding, just like if she's telling on somebody in prison, ratting, as they say, they have somebody who can take care of that for them too. Believe it or not. Whether it be a family member, a friend, or an acquaintance that are like them. So, Gypsy, with your name out there and your address out there and your pictures all over the place, and now there's a picture of your child out there, and she did all this after the picture of her child got out there. She's sitting there dissing about these people that she was acquainted with in prison. I just can't believe the audacity of her. I really can't. I mean, it's not just calling the pot, calling the kettle black. It's not just about that. It's you're running your mouth about dangerous people, okay? You don't do that. Now, we all know Gypsy's dangerous, but Gypsy's more dangerous up here than her actions. because she gets other people to do her actions. So it's not necessarily her doing it. But these people that she's disrespecting in a big way will do their own thing. They don't need to manipulate somebody to do it. They'll do it. But if they can't do it, they might be on that I can manipulate somebody to do it, or they have somebody who would just do it because they know them and they love them like that. So, I don't know. I think this is a tough nut to crack, but Gyps, I'd be selling that big old house you just bought. And as soon as you get off parole, you better run to the other side of the country. Somewhere. Wherever. And not tell nobody where you are. And you'd have to get off social media fast. Then again, everybody knows what you look like. So it's doubtful that you could hide anywhere. You know. Your best bet is to stay in plain sight where at least people will see what's happening. But do you think somebody will jump in and help you, Gypsy? Once you're off parole? Do you think there's anybody on your side of the fence that will actually jump in and help you if somebody's after you? I mean, besides Rogie and his pew-pew. Is there anybody? I don't know. I don't even think Ken would, tell you the truth. Ken didn't want nothing to do with you and the Ryan bullshit. He was like, you know, do what you have to do, what you feel you have to do, and just leave me out of it kind of thing. Meanwhile, she's like, for the cameras, of course, pouring her heart out to Ken about Ryan and wanting to close this page of her book and all this shit, right? But Ken's just like, do what you have to do, you know, whatever. Don't matter to me, you know. As long as you're back and done and everything before the next paycheck hits. I don't know, guys. If I were her, I'd be a little, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, guys, that's my video for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And everything in this video is my thoughts, opinions, and or alleged. Bye, guys.